And today we women are scratching our heads. So earning more than the man or being financially stable doesn't outsmart the man in a marriage. You were never married to compete with each other, and you say thanks for the update. Asante sana.
Can I add
for
something to that? Sometimes the people who are working more, who are getting more done, are more exposed to leadership. So earning, Joyce, is not just about money. It's about how many the scale of challenges you're dealing with. If you're running a big empire, you're dealing with more employees, you're dealing with more logistics, you're solving more problems. So eventually you become a more refined leader.
Okay.
And I ask men, if where you are working is not working and your woman has built a business, switch and come where she is to learn more, to be exposed to more challenges. Don't stay there doing a very small thing. The woman is running a big empire. She's facing more people, solving more problems, dealing with more money. What happens in the end? Her mind is more exposed. She's more expanded. She thinks on a higher level. Don't agree that your woman stays in front for too long. It's not just about money. It's also about the problems she is solving.
Okay. Someone here says, good topic, Joyce. What happens if you married a second wife, or I guess you're married as a second wife, and hubby doesn't want you to go to work, yet he does not provide 100%?
What were you expecting when you came in as a second wife? Joyce, I have 3 other questions I want to combine in that one. One has texted me, I'm 36, married for 13 years. My husband tracks my phone, tracks. Can you want me to move out of the house? The one told me, I'm 31, married for 10 years, we're 2 years. And I asked the same question, why did you marry at 23? What were you running? You assumed this risk voluntarily. Deal with your monkeys.
Okay, Benjamin.
Just people go so far in the wrong direction, then they start wondering, what happened?
So what was her first mistake, being married as a second wife?
You knew it would happen that way. Stop asking me. You see, Joyce, please think the most important skill in life is the ability to think. If you switch off your head, if you say goodbye to your brains, and then you go get yourself in fire, don't start asking me what happened. Joyce, let's ask women to think ahead, please. Develop yourself to a certain level before you sign away your life. Get to know where you're going and who can go there with you. Some women are going to marriage as a refuge. One girl called wanting to meet me and I told her, I can't meet you when you're behaving this stupid. I'm 23, my mother chased me away from... But her profile is a boyfriend. I told her, that guy on your profile, is he your brother or your... Oh, my boyfriend, the one I'm living with. I told her, listen, I can't meet you when you're ruining your life.
Yeah.
I know better. I know where you're headed. Soon you talk about pregnancy. Soon you talk about emotional attachment. Soon the guy will start controlling. You have nothing to offer. You're hurting. You're bleeding. You need to heal fast. So these women will go so far in the wrong direction.
Okay. What about this one? Maybe she didn't start off in the wrong direction, but she says, hey, Joyce, I'm married with 3 kids, but I do most of the house responsibilities and my hubby is okay, but I feel I'm tied. I've tried to convince him to fanya ka biashara ili tusaidie majukumu, but kila nikimhusisha hachukui hatua, nifanyeje?
Okay. See, Joyce, we need to tell people that you do not say marriage should not turn to captivity. You need to tell your hubby that, you see what? We need money in order to survive. And we need to work. So this is my suggestion. Give me yours. I suggest we go start a business. Give me yours. You cannot leave me in the blank when we need to pay rent. We are struggling and we have an option. At some point, Joyce, don't submit too much that you become a slave. Go out and work. Go out and work. Go earn the money. And tell him before you ask me anything. And if he tries to raise his hand towards you, tell him, my friend, this is where it ends. I was never your slave. I am a voluntary wife. We are here together to move life. I am never your subject. I'm not your victim. So women, stop acting like slaves. You're just a partner.
Okay. And it's like that. And I've never understood. And I don't think it's okay for a guy to ever say to a woman he doesn't want her to work. If she agrees to it, maybe because of children
other circumstances,
and taking care of children,
her own
family,
choice,
whatever,
maybe.
That's
and
one
if
thing.
she has enough savings not to be asking for coin every day.
Yeah. And if you're going to be committed to supporting her, all of her different needs. But I don't think that's manhood. I don't think that's leading your house.
It's insecurity, it's domination, it's bad leadership. And you see, Joyce, women also have dreams to realize. What if you are staying home, Joyce? Where would we get this show?
Where would you be without Full Circle?
You know, I'm happy for your happy and I clap for him. He allowed you to be.
Thank you.
I told my girl to be, as long as you play, get me clothes, eye on my clothes, get me food, and now go where you want.
Oh, my Lord.
Let's let our women be. I mean, she's better when she's happy and glowing and also experiencing life. I don't want you to find you home, you remained there, you're counting the mistakes I did, and you don't have anything moving on. No, I want you to glow.
Let me ask some more questions here. Someone says, in my house, it's 60-40 with the cooking and cleaning. My husband cooks and cleans about 40% of the time, and I'm okay with cooking most of the time. So it's not a struggle with us, and they are both working professionals.
Perfectly. If you found a medium, we said if a couple finds where it works for them, perfect, go on. We are all looking for harmony. You found it. Congratulations. Yeah.
Someone here says, my spouse was in an accident a few years ago and the roles changed. Thank God my mom taught me how to cook and clean. I love my spouse dearly, but my love for my spouse is not based on being able to cook and clean. In the end, a woman should prepare her son for both roles. That's written by a guy.
I like that. That's the men we need now. Because life can take turns, Joyce. Twists and turns. We never know. And I'm so happy this guy is not, we have said, now he has overcome those weaknesses and biases.
And that's true love.
I love that. That's true love.
You're not there because of what they were doing for you.
Exactly.
And actually, allow me to call out those guys who, honestly, you're just trying to marry. Am I allowed to say this? You're trying to marry like a house help
to reduce
with benefits.
Exactly.
With sexual benefits.
Please
don't reduce your women to just that.
Give your woman, and I like this guy saying, I don't mind cooking and doing what is supposed. And I told you there are men who, if you have true love, you learn whatever needs to be learned. You learn whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
Life can take twists and turns. Only true love can survive, Joyce.
Yeah.
This time my girl couldn't wash, she had a back problem. She was just having back pain. And she couldn't mop, although she likes working. And I could see it is hurting her. And when she's hurting, both of us are affected.
Right.
We can't move. I said, hey, I get a washing machine quickly. I do whatever needs. I don't want you to do anything. Your health is our health. We are one now.
Yeah.
I am not a favorite of washing clothes, but I must solve the problem somehow.
Yeah.
So get it done somehow. I want to ask men to be that. This is your friend, first of all. It's your lover. This is your partner. This is your person. It's not below you or subject. No. Actually, I realize the more we talk together, the more we come up with the quality ideas. You must remove the ego out of the way.
Absolutely.
And just be one. Just talk. Just be friends. I mean, this is a person you should be talking to when anything happens to you. Whatever good or bad, the first person you tell to talk. If you're breaking your news first to other people other than your partner, there's a problem. You need to be that close enough. And that's why I keep whipping these pre-25s. Grow up enough to know what love is all about. Life is all about before you jump in. Don't sign your life when you're so young that you can't tell red flags from what and what. And you're signing away your life. I tell them, dating this early is so self-destructive, almost suicidal. You're putting your whole future in debt.
Yeah.
You're jeopardizing it. What if this person cannot allow you to grow, to evolve? And that's why most great women had to divorce to take their career up, because they married before they even developed a career, to know that they had a calling in ministry, calling in politics, calling in singing or anything. Those women flying up there, only a few go up with their marriages. Those who married when they knew they were becoming something, and the person they were marrying, they could see I'm marrying a woman and going out there. Because if you marry when you're so young in the university, they can't tell. The University of Nairobi invited me this week, and I told them, are you really taking the risk? Tell us about relationships.
Oh no. Don't do it.
I told them, are you sure you want me to talk about this? I told them, right, I tell you the truth. Number one, the only thing I tell you about relationships is prepare for relationships by first self-actualizing before you commit to anyone. Develop your skills to a level that you know where you're going. And I tell all the men in the university, you have no business talking to a woman about love. Boys in the university? My friend, cooking with a coil. Eating gumu and the cocoa for supper. And now you are inviting her, come greet me. And then she enters, and the room is the bedroom and the kitchen and the sitting room and the seat is the bed and the self-confused. Now you're treating her to a romantic what? Boy, you're too lost. Most men marry 10 years after leaving university. What are you doing with a girl that dear? Say, my girlfriend is first year. Really?
Benjamin, I'm going to have to take a break in a few, but let me ask you about this. At what point should a couple be discussing these gender roles and bringing them up as far as agreeing on how they're going to find their happy medium? Is this when you're dating, when you've just gotten engaged? Because I feel to wait until you're
The
married
first conversations,
is way too
Joyce.
late.
The first
I
conversations.
but no. How are we going to be talking about this on our first date?
What are we
do you
talking
mean?
about on the first date?
You want me
This
to
is
be
it.
talking
This is it. What do you believe about it?
about who will be cooking, cleaning, and
what do you believe? I don't ask who will, because we are not sure whether we'll marry yet. I just want to know your beliefs generally.
Okay.
And they come, it's not an interrogative, it's conversational. Remember I told you the skill at that time? If you ask direct questions, people will modify the answers to give you what they think you want to hear. Make it conversational. In fact, create scenarios that you're trying to help a friend whose husband refused to cook. Hear the guy's opinion. It will come undefended naturally. I wouldn't cook. She should. Now you know his stand. Then bring up a situation. I like it when my dad last night, we took last. My dad made us good ugali, even if it's not true. Cook up situations. Hear what your dad cooks. Oh my, where's your mom?
Yeah.
Then what if he says, oh, I like that. Oh, that's such a gentleman. Greet him for me. You know who you're dealing with now.
Okay.
Make it conversational. Everything requires thinking and tact, especially if trying to know a person's true character without looking interrogative.
Yeah.
Because I told you, if you tell him direct, what do you expect in a woman? He will tell you what he read on YouTube, what he saw on Google. It will come up in true, genuine positions, come up in conversations. And I told you that guy was watching TV, and a lady had poured hot water on the husband, and she had been caught. And then they were watching TV, husband and wife, and the wife comments, hey, mimi awange nipata.
Kimbia.
They would never have caught me, meaning she has the potential. Those violent opinions, Joyce,
Yeah,
they are more
matter.
honest.
Absolutely. Wow. Benjamin, thank you for coming onto the show today. I think what we can summarize here today is allow each other to flourish, because it adds on to the relationship at the end of the day. But as soon as you both walk into your house, into the doors of your house, remember you are one team. And for as long as your ego, your pride, your selfishness is going to come in the way, then you will never succeed, together as a couple. So great reminder for us tomorrow. So women, be empowered outside your house. And wanaume pia wacheze chini kidogo. Ama namna gani? Exactly. All right, guys. Benjamin, how can people find you?
Benjamin Zulu KE everywhere. Email benjaminzuluke@gmail. All
right. With that said, guys, we're going to take a break now as we get ready for our final segment of the day. We're going to be diving into skincare. 111 444 111 is the SMS line. I'll be back after this.